All right, guys, welcome to the channel today. Today we have this beautiful Urtopia Carbon 1 Pro here. They threw in the rack for me. They put the bottle, gave me the bottle holder. They also have a light coming. They did not have it in stock, but this is a projection light that projects it down to the ground as far as the turn signal, so it's very interesting there. The display on it is a dot matrix. We'll take a look at this thing, but it is also, you can use this as a speaker too from your cell phone, so you can listen to music if you want. This can do GPS. You could find the bike. You could put an alarm system on through this. It actually goes on with my fingerprint. The bike's on now. It does all kinds of amazing stuff. The technology on it's unbelievable. It is a little bit more of a high-end bike. You've got a 350 watt motor in it and a 10 amp hour battery, which doesn't sound like a lot, but this thing is so light. The carbon fiber on this bike makes it extremely light. And with that lightness in a smaller motor, it's going to act like a regular bike. I think this thing's going to be awesome on the trails. I want to take it down some rail trails that where I live. This bike is considered a bike, even though it has a motor on it, but you get some people on some of these rail trails that are paved and they go, hey, I'm supposed to have a motor vehicle out here. And this bike here, I don't think they'd even know it. I can tell you, I haven't ridden it a lot, but it's whisper quiet. You don't hear it, and it doesn't look like an e-bike. So I can't wait to get on some of these trails that I have been reluctant to go on. So I think this bike is perfect for that. Again, this is a higher end bike. It's a little bit more money. It's got an 8-speed on this, so it's got a cassette on it, and it's, the tires on it are 27.5. They're about 1.5 inches wide. No suspension on this bike at all. So the seat on it, I don't know. To me, this is not a seat that I'd normally get, but we'll try it. Maybe we'll put a bigger seat on it, but we'll find out. We'll take this thing out stock the way it is and find out how it is. So guys, we're gonna go over this bike and let's do it. All right, guys, we're going to take a look at this Urtopia Carbon 1 Pro. So we'll start down here with the crank on this. It appears to be maybe 46, something like that. It's relatively small, but we'll find out how well it does. But we do have an 8-speed on the back. We have an Acera derailleur on it. The gearing looks pretty widespread. Don't know what it is. The website doesn't explain a lot of features on this bike, so we're going to have to get out there and try it. But again, this is a carbon fiber frame. They threw the rack in. This rack was extremely light when I put it on. They threw in this battery operated light back here, but this frame is really nice looking here. I like that. They threw in the bottle holder for me. Again, Carbon 1 Pro on the side, very nice. This is your charging port here. And this is the battery. It's a 9.8 amp hour battery, so we'll call it 10. The frame does come in 3 sizes. I got the small for my height, well, basically for my inseam. The forks on this bike are rigid. They are carbon fiber, they feel like, and you've got places that you can put bags on the side of it, which is really nice. Fenders on it are plastic, both front and rear, but sufficient enough. Very different way of having this. There's a little set plate in here, so you need an Allen wrench to get in there and move it up and down. The seat, we'll try it out, see how it is. We have Techno hydraulic brakes on it, which are very nice. We have 160 millimeter rotors on it. And again, this motor is a 350 watt motor hiding in here, and it's whisper quiet, I can tell you that. Kickstand's decent on it. We have Urtopia branded pedals. They are nice. They are made out of aluminum. They have the grips on it, and I wouldn't change them. I like them. So again, small size frame. You can see the S there on the frame. You have the battery release here. So you flip this here, the battery drops down. There is another button on the bottom. Once you do that, the battery comes down, and we're going to put it back in. But you do not need the key. You can pull the key out at that and put it back in if you want. You have the Techno brakes up on the front here also, and 160 millimeter rotors on it, and they are also Tektro rotors on it. So again, on this side of the bike, you have the mounting for bags or a water bottle or something you can put up there, which is nice. The tires on this here are kind of a mixed road and trail. I have 30 pounds of pressure in these tires. These tires are 27.5. These are Kendas and they are puncture resistant. Okay, again, up on the front here, you got your Tektro hydraulic brake levers, both sides. You have an 8-speed trigger shifter on this bike, so that's how you go up the gears, and this will bring you down on the gears. On this side over here, you have directionals here. This is also your function key for your display over here. We're going to take a look at the display now. Here is the display here. Now there's the bike starting up with my fingerprint, and it's showing the battery is full. It is showing that we are in 0 pass and we're going 0 miles an hour. Now to bring the pass up, I hit this button over here up, and then we've gone to 1. We have a little sound also, which you can turn on or shut off. We will go to 2, makes a different sound. 3 makes another different sound. And we can go to turbo, guys. And there's turbo. So we have 4 passes on this, and to bring them down, you go the opposite way. And put it in 0. So again, there's all kinds of things you can do with this. We do not have the directionals on it yet, but if we did, you can see it does have the arrows. So we can also have walk mode in this, can have different screens as far as what we're doing here. And like I said, we do have a speaker here, so we can use the Bluetooth speaker. We can use this. You can actually have the GPS work on this through the app. So there's an app with this, and it does all kinds of stuff with the app. So you would have to download the app, and then through the app you can do a whole bunch of things. In fact, you can't even turn the bike on without downloading the app. So that's you know, something to consider too. If you don't have a cell phone, you might be in trouble with this bike. But anyways, guys, we'll take it for a ride. We are out on the Urtopia Carbon 1 Pro. Taking it on its maiden voyage here. I'm taking it down a rail trail. Very much like a regular bike. I have it on pedal assist too. I think this bike is going to be perfect for what I'm doing right now. So this bike is super stealthy. You can't hear any motor noise at all, which is awesome. So I'm already feeling this seat. It's not something I'm used to. Figured I'd give it a shot. I do have a gel seat at home that I might change it to. Yeah, this is nice. Now, I only have it in pedal assist 2. It does go to 4. I'm gonna see if this bike has a bell. Oh yeah, it does have a little bell. I forgot about that. It's got an electronic bell. Like I said, this thing has got all kinds of stuff built into the screen. I can run my GPS on this. I can do quite a bit of stuff with this screen, and it interacts with my phone. I probably should have it on. I know a lot of people don't love this bike because it doesn't give enough power, but I think it is absolutely perfect for what I'm doing today. So again, I only have it in pedal assist 2. I'm going to knock it to 3 just to see if there's a big difference. So 3 is really nice. At 11 miles an hour, I feel extremely good on this bike. I think I'll leave it in 3 because I plan on going for another ride after I get done with this ride. So let's go through the paces here. Let's start out in no pedal assist, and let's see how this is. So we're gonna go. Can I pedal this thing? Yeah. I'm going through the gears now, up to 8 miles an hour. Yeah, it pedals like pretty much like a regular bike. I could drive this thing around and have fun with it. Just the way it is. Not too many e-bikes can do that, I'll tell you. So we will put it in pedal assist 1. We get that nice little noise there that lets us know. You can shut that off if it bothers you. So 1. Nice, and just gives me a little bit of assist, and it's very comfortable. So I mean, does it bring me to a certain speed? Yeah, it seems to be, I don't know, around 9, I guess. We'll go to 2, which brings us up more. So comfortably 2, I'm in gear 5, 11 miles an hour, feels super comfortable. with this. Will it go over that? Yep, it just keeps giving me more assistance. So there's not like a setting, I don't think. I don't think it cuts off. I just think it gives you constant power, just a little bit of help. So we'll go to 3, and 3 will put me in, see, 6 gear, 12 miles an hour. I'm gonna go to gear 7, nice comfortable 13 miles an hour here. So yeah, 13 miles an hour on a rail trail in 3 is nice. We have turbo mode over that, which gives us more, and yeah, I'll go right along, but I got people here, so I don't want to go flying 100 miles an hour, so I'm going to slow it back down. I'm going to put it in 2. Absolutely no motor noise at all, though. Really nice. 13, 14 miles an hour, super comfortable, guys. I got navigation on here. It's showing me where I am. There's different modes on the screen. I know you probably can't see it, but all kinds of things you can do with this thing. Yeah, definitely 13 miles an hour, nice pace with this bike. Got a nice little breeze today. It's a beautiful day. So the brakes on this, very nice. I knew they would be. So yeah, I got navigation on my phone. It's showing me out in the middle of nowhere here. I mean, it shows a trail, so it does have it marked. I can't get over how quiet this bike is. So I did unlock this bike. It will go to 25 miles an hour. I did see somebody complaining that they could not get the bike to go 25 miles an hour pedaling it, except if they were going down a hill. So we will try it at some point, just to see what happens. Like, this bike is very much, though, reliant on the rider. There's no throttle on this bike, guys, so you get tired, you still got to turn your feet here, and you've got to put some pressure in the move. But yeah, 13 miles an hour, nice, very nice. No suspension on this bike, guys, but it's fine. I mean, like I said, this is not a bike you're gonna go out and jump over jumps with. How you doing? You're going to go out and you're gonna do stuff just like this. You might be, gonna road bike, and it's very comfortable. The seat's definitely gotta go. We gotta do something with the seat. I don't like it. Too hard, but I like the bike. It is exactly what I thought it would be. And maybe it exceeded a little bit. Yeah, the width of the seat is okay. I mean, it's not really, it's skinny, but that doesn't really bother me. It's the fact that the lack of padding bothers me. So this bike is definitely staying around because this is perfect for these trails. I have some trails in mind for this bike that, people kind of frown upon e-bikes, even though they're allowed on the trails. Every once in a while on these particular trails, you'll get, no motor vehicles allowed. With this thing here, I don't even think they could tell it was an e-bike. The hub motor on it is extremely small. It's only a 350 watt motor, but it's all you need for this bike. This bike would be, like I said, 10, 15 pounds lighter if I didn't have my pannier bag on the back, but I've got tools, camera equipment, I got my medical kit on the back. I do travel with all that stuff when I go out. I find it a necessity. And I've stopped to help people, and I've also had 2 flat tires while I was out. One on a trail, one on a road. So it happens, guys, and you got to be prepared for it. This bike is about $2,200 to buy it. It's not cheap. But you're buying all this technology. Like I said, the bike, you can set up an alarm system on it so that if somebody touches the bike, I get notifications on my phone when it gets moved all the time. So it's awake all the time. If my wife moves it and I'm at work, I get a notification that it's been moved. I have no idea how this battery bar works. I'm assuming this little thing down here is the battery bar. So when it goes down, I will find out, I guess. So this is, I get 2 conventional bikes in front of me.
This thing here is just almost the same. The tube on it, you know, a little bit thicker. It's the only thing you notice. But there's no growling from the motor or anything. It's absolutely dead quiet on the motor. I can actually connect my helmet up. I have the helmet that goes with this bike. It's a Lumos helmet. I think it's a Lumos helmet. And I have directionals on it, and I can actually use the directionals on my helmet with the switch on the bike. I think I have to pair it to it though. I should actually do that. Okay, the battery has dropped 1 bar. So now I know what to look for. So would I recommend buying this bike with my brief riding history on it? Yeah. But it's not a bike. If you're looking for a fast bike, this isn't it. But this is a nice bike to do exactly what I'm doing, which is a bike for the rail trails, or a trail that you don't want everybody knowing that you're on a e-bike. It's perfect, you know. And it's also a great bike if you are out on the road, you could pedal around. If you got a lot of hills, I don't know, you know, I don't think this thing's gonna be a hill climber. I think it'll help you up the hill, but it's not gonna be a record hill climber for sure. Very super nimble bike, which you can imagine with these narrow tires on here. Yeah, I can feel going up this for sure. So yeah, it's in 2, and I could feel going up that hill. It tells me my cadence also. So there has to be an odometer on this bike somewhere to keep track of the total mileage on it. So the battery usage is very good on this bike. Yeah, not too hilly here. It's pretty flat on these rail trails. But like I said, this to me is ideal for what this bike is used for. And you got to be willing to get a little exercise, because I got to put some effort in here to, you know, not a lot. I am pedaling along very nicely. I mean, if you want to get a little exercise, you don't want to go a million miles an hour, this would be a very good bike. This is what we look like right now on the trail. I got my pannier bags on there, loaded up with all kinds of stuff, guys. Like I said, got my emergency kits, everything I need on there. Got a lot of camera equipment. This is this seat that I've been complaining about a little bit. So I think we got to upgrade the seat on it. That's about the only thing I'd probably do to this. So we could put bags on here. They sell bags. I may actually order some. It might be kind of nice. How you doing? This is a very good bike as far as doing these paved rail trails. I'm blending right in here, other than I have cameras all over the place. I'm going to throw a little more assistance in there, bring it up to 3. We'll get some speed, get ourselves away from some of these people. The good thing with this camera is that now I could kind of see them back of me. I did want to see how fast I could get this thing up to if I get a run here. All right, I'm gonna, yeah, I got people up here. Hey, we're up to 20 right now, 21, 22, 22, and I'm pushing it, so yeah. I don't want to work that hard. I don't want to go that fast either. Like I said, if you're buying this bike because you want to be on a fast bike, you're buying the wrong bike. This bike is super nice for a beautiful rail trail like we're on today. So yeah, definitely got to change the seat out on this thing. But I kind of knew that going into it. I tried to stick with it for a little bit, see how it worked out, but definitely I could see a gel seat in my future for sure. I just ordered another seat for another bike today, And maybe I'll order another one for this bike. But other than that, I don't think I'm changing anything. Like I said, I might look into those bags for the front forks. If I was going to run this one, I have a lot of tools for a lot of different bikes. This bike probably doesn't need as many tools as I have to fix anything on the road. I could probably lighten up that. So in 3, this thing is going right along at about 18 miles an hour. 17, 18. We are down to half a battery now. So we've done probably 20 miles on this bike. If I could find the odometer on it, which I know it's got to be here somewhere. I've definitely done this trip before, and the trip was in the 20-mile range. So 10 down, 10 back, roughly. Still sitting with half a battery on here. So I am doing a lot of work, but I don't feel tired from it. Been out here hour 46 minutes so far, but I've been stopping, doing a lot of B-roll and stuff on this bike. 25 miles an hour, huh? Well, let's throw it in turbo and see if we can get 20. More people, 22. I'm not gonna do it when there's people down here. So Urtopia was telling me this is their 4th anniversary of this bike, I guess. You'd think they would have made a throttle option, but you'd kill the battery on this thing in no time. I am pretty impressed with the battery life, though.
Not only jammed, it is wrapped around it.
I got tools. What do you need?
She got her chain wrapped around her sprocket right here. See it? You see it? It's all wrapped right around it. It looks like it's wrapped around.
Oh, and it didn't.
See right here?
Yeah.
It's wrapped around, and I can't get it out with my bare hand.
Right.
See right here?
Yeah.
It's wrapped right around. Yeah. If I can hold the bike so it doesn't move at least, but.
Well, it is jammed in.
Yeah. Oh, it's wrapped around it a couple of times. I think. I think you might need a screwdriver.
Yeah. Let me see what I got.
How to unjam her. Well,
I carry tools with me all the time, so.
See, that's who thinks to bring tools. Somebody who's smart.
and that's why you happen to be driving by right now. Yeah.
I'll shut my camera off for you. All right, guys, we just stopped to do a rescue on a woman's chain fell off and really get twisted in there, but I got plenty of tools. So I got greasy hands now, but she's all set. But we're gonna make this back with plenty of battery as we are almost back now. So my conclusion on this bike is, if you're gonna use this bike like this thing is awesome. It's just, it has its purpose for sure. And this is, the perfect scenario for this bike, riding these trails, and everything works flawlessly on this bike too. So it's a very nice quality bike. I mean, the carbon fiber frame is unbelievable. You don't have any welds or anything. It's just beautiful. And this is available in 3 colors. I chose the black, which is a matte black. There was a white one. I thought about the white one. And I said, nah, I like it. The bike's carbon fiber. I wanted it to have that carbon fiber look to it. So a little different for me not having a throttle to start, but this bike goes easy because it weighs nothing. So yeah, this bike is, again, if this is what you want to do with it, awesome bike, guys, for doing this. This bike is probably going to stay with me for a long time. This is right up my alley for doing stuff like this. And I like doing stuff like this. It's not like I want to do it all the time, but every once in a while when I want to hit a paved rail trail, I really sometimes, you saw how many bikes were on that trail that were regular conventional bikes. And usually there's more e-bikes than bikes. And today we ran into more regular bikes. And that's because it is a paved rail trail. And that makes a big difference. In conclusion on this bike is a great bike. The components are high-end, And I highly recommend this bike for the right people. This is not for everybody. You need to put some effort into this bike. This would be a great bike for somebody transitioning from regular biking into power assist biking, because it's a very natural feel, and I think you'd feel right at home on it. Guys, if you want to get a nice bike that feels like a regular bike, this is probably the one for you. All right, guys, I want to thank you for watching my video today. And if you are interested in buying a bike or something, please check with my affiliate links. That helps the channel out greatly. Again, guys, hit that like and subscribe on the way out. And thank you very much for watching. You guys are awesome. Thank you.